very hard after, week one to not overreact.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like, this team is terrible. And then they make the playoffs after losing week one. Or this team is amazing, and then they just flame out, don't make the playoffs. They have a losing record. So I'm going to hit you with some statements here.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me if it's an overreaction, is this a fact, or is it fiction?
Fact.
Is it not true?
Okay.
And we're going to start with this one. Even with Jason Garrett gone, the Cowboys are still the same underachievers that they've been for the last few years. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fiction. For a couple of reasons. One being the Cowboys were missing 2 linemen last night, and they're 2 key linemen, and they were replaced by a rookie named Terrence Steele who had a 49.8 grade, which is the second worst grade for a tackle this week. He played awful.
Yeah, he was constant.
The Rams literally put whoever they want on him.
I mean,
and
they took him out.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
He's buns. And then Connor Williams was a guard who had a 49.5 grade, which was worse than Terrence. And that was the 6th worst for a guard. And he did awful. Aaron Donald was literally eating him up all night, even on double teams, triple teams. He was getting right past him. And then Leighton Vander Esch broke his collarbone. And then, even with all this stuff going on, Dak played lights out. And I think it's hard for a team with a new coach to just get everything, chemistry-wise, down week one. So I'm not taking the Cowboys' loss as, it's not a big deal. I think they still win their division, and I think they still make the playoffs.
So I actually agree with you there. I feel like we agree too much sometimes. But I do think that statement is definitely an overreaction, and I see a lot of people overreacting to Cowboys once again, disappointing. But the reason why I was on the fence about this, and then I thought about this one sequence where it was that 4th and 3, right?
Yeah, and
they decided to go for it.
Instead of
they were down 3 instead of kicking the ball and tying for it. Imagine that message it sends to the team, no, we're going to win this game. We're going to go for it. They didn't get it, but I think it was the right call. I definitely think it was. And if CeeDee Lamb, if he rounds his break a little bit further out, then we might not even be having this conversation.
Yeah.
And that's just, experience. That's a rookie being a rookie, even though how talented CeeDee Lamb is. But that 4th quarter, when they decided to go for it, that's just insanely encouraging for me.
Yeah.
Because it tells me that this is not the old McCarthy. Mm-hmm. This is not the McCarthy that got fired from Green Bay, that's conservative and wants to kick field goals on the 1-yard line. Mm-hmm. This is a different McCarthy. He's actually changed.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm saying that the Cowboys are not, they're not going to underachieve this year.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Well, technically they'll always underachieve because they're the Dallas Cowboys and they have all these expectations
every year and everything.
Right.
But in reality, that's not what happens.
Also, La'el Collins was out. I don't know. Is he supposed to come back? But
oh, yeah.
I don't know when.
So, there's some concerns like Leighton Vander Esch, it's a big part of their team, and he's out for at least 8 weeks. They're saying
6 to 8.
6 to 8, but it's probably when you play linebacker and you break a collarbone, it's probably going to be 8, if not more. So, there's some concerns injury-wise, but I think they're fine. They're a really good team.